the same as boxing. That's why I mentioned how good I'm at cooking the brick. Went so deep in the game, understood I couldn't repent. Stood on the strip, P89, full to the tip. These bullets are swift, probably gon' lift the hood of your whip. Made nigga, I ain't never been belittled before. Y'all shaking hands with the niggas in the middle of a war. You a street nigga, gotta keep a pistol or sword. Think quicker, you love.
Yes. LA Leakers, just incredible sound with Milk.
Man, we here. It's game time. Some done drunk up. Compton is here. Game was like, yo, y'all do freestyles and you ain't had to do those up here? Man, we from the essence just like you.
Yeah, man.
We about to go up, man.
Shout out to the baby, Megan Thee Stallion, last 2 dope freestyles I seen.
Okay,
Thank you, man. For checking. Look.
Let's get it, gang.
Look. Backwood burning money earning motherfucker I am. Nas I am. Pac I am. Big I am. Rap City on the big Tig I am. California King, I put that on my kids I am. Tell Kendrick I passed the torch and I meant to every sentence. Spoke to the crowd to that crown I passed down. I'm venting. On the stage with Snoop in the pound. That was so vintage. Long way from the crap and popping hot fences like I heard of them. Any lyricist murderer. Unless we stack the blueprint jigger is on the verse with them. Your top 10, no match for my top 5. All you niggas lucky Will Smith after Pop died. Thug Life West Side, let one of you pop fly. I hold the Glock sideways like a Shanti's cop eye. I look in my eyes, telling me not die. Make his body do the block boy and leave him lopside. I am dope at the border and the narco cop eye. I am chicken in the grill of a cutlass like Popeyes. I am Jake Danes and Big when watching the rock rise. Nigga, you can shake the jaw, just don't let the pot slide. I am both to the clips and Drake sleep. Take advantage, fuck all of these bitches while Drake sleep. I'ma start with Kiki and KB. Go up in 8 feet. Make a clip fit like an AP. Never cross me. Nigga, I am Jesus' son. Shoot my shot at your bitch. I don't need no gun. I just roll a basketball emoji in his DM. Calling them out. She was just supposed to be in my BM. My BM's them chasing the Maybach. Whenever he in Vegas, MGM shaking. How I'm sitting like he in Vegas. I fuck around and put 3 in seconds. Hella earth since birth. I've been flexing for the church. Black ghost through the hood like a pastor of a church. 30 M's is network. Fuck 12, let me search. Nigga, I'm a bad boy in a death row shirt. I am all these little Lil Boosie, Lil Baby, Lil Wayne, Lil P, Lil Skies, Lil Tay, Lil Pump, Lil C, Lil Boosie, Lil B. I might pop a little Zan and listen to Lil Reese. Getting papers a little twist. Smoke my little Dicky, eat it to Lil Kim and give her a little Dicky, Lil J and Lil Fizz. When he off that Lil Yachty, Lil Debbie, go Lil Queen when she off the Lil Molly. Throw on the Lil Biggie, she shy like Lil Dirt. She my Lil Mama in a little shirt, yeah. She on my dick, she said it's slick, yeah. I'm on my shit, yeah. Convertible top on the 6, yeah. Come out the same time as cheesy, nigga, I'm still here. Roll the maple roots, the grass inside this wheelchair. Smoking on that real, yeah. Draco that he kill air. Weave on the track and make them think that it's my real hair. Off-white, still air. Kickstart fly, pair fashion would get murdered. Yellow tape and chalk inside, motor die. Till the pussy make them think it's started die. Left my dick inside as long as I waited for Carter 5. I am the Lakers started 5. I am Easy E, I'm on alive. I'm the bullets in Trump Temple. But telling all them lies, no matter what you believe in this movie, the Martin dies. Tell my enemies I'm coming and they better fall aside. Tell the bitches if they ain't shooters, they better call the ride. Put that chopper on the seat and let it sing like LMI. Get it poppin' with this heat, I'll get some mix down and fry. Shoot the tramp, hey.
Oh, wow. We switching it up on you a little bit. We here, man.
Switch it up.
LA is resident catch a prodigy, man.
Prodigy. That's my nigga. I'm a little chump, man.
Okay,
I'm a little chump, bro.
Frank, we living up here.
Hey, look. Alright. So we going my big
Talk to the people.
Look. Talk to Prodigy. He died, said he happy to be alive. Where you at? We should ride. Woke up to the news that my nigga died, so I borrowed the tear ducks from Haddock and I cried. Beat for the rest of my life. Can't call my piece out the world without my knife. I don't fuck with Grammys ever since Fucking diss me, took my little horn and gave that motherfucker the nigga. Guess I'm too much, love like notorious. They don't get me. Fuck me, I'm in this Bentley. I'm too much, real nigga, for real nigga. And Trump, I'd rather salute the flag than hill figure. Only thing in life I haven't done is smoke with Obama and get head in Barbados from any bitch that know Rihanna. Hey, any bitch that know Rihanna, bring it. Yeah, suck on it, sing it. My red bandana, Dolce Gabbana. You ain't saying shit unless it's 9 O's and 3 commas. Okay, I say it again, Dolce Gabbana. You ain't saying shit unless it's... Fuck, look, game gon' freestyle. Meanwhile, my nigga off and he having 3 children. All you niggas my sons. Been punking fucking niggas up. Never needed guns, nigga. Los Angeles sun, hey. Alright, oh, let's bring it right back. Fuck it, nigga. Alright, hold on. Shout watch yo. Game time. Pasa y esa y con grande sticky fría. Dile, chupa mi verga y huevo un país guato. Tengo como un vato, malo. Mira, nego palo. Every time I hit the club, I go so low. Stand with my motherfucking right foot in front of my left. I'ma show low. Jump in this building with my heat, nigga. Me and both of this smoke. We go so low. Hey, you know I got the Draco under this motherfucking coat. It's polo. Arriba, Maria. Fuck with me and senoritas. Nigga, I'm with the...
Come on, man.
Squeeze like a motherfucking pizza. Nigga, burn the hot. Nigga, burn on your face. Go crazy, nigga. Mace, nigga, old bad boy, nigga. Murder was the case, old Snoop sitting in court. Ponytail all fucked up. I ain't kill shit. Young bucked up. I don't fuck with... Shout out to 50. I don't owe that nigga money and he fuck with me, nigga. Everybody know this game crazy. Brazy. Watch it. Look,
come on, man.
Crazy, nigga. The flow never lazy.
Block this nigga, man.
Boy, fucking with these lazy toys. I put a drink out the back of the motherfucking back of the Cadillac and come back, nigga. This a freestyle. I told y'all, nigga. I throw shots, I don't throw balls. Nigga, fuck y'all. Look, we gonna keep coming, right? That's how we doing it, baby. That's how we do it. Oh, freestyle. Hey, fuck it. Alright, if it's a freestyle, bro, it's a freestyle.
Game is here, content in the building,
Catch a vibe, bro. We gon' catch a vibe. Hold on. Catch a nigga. Alright. Cool. And I'm drunk. And we gonna shit. Look.
That shit's trash.
Game time, look. You know I'm not your average nigga. I get you murdered from a pool of Calabasas, nigga. I catch a fade and whip ass like Cassius, nigga. I come with chronic on the table with a hashes, nigga. I with my blunts on the bitch back, nigga. I'm with them 5-ball shots, nigga. Fuck a 6-pack. You can get your chain, but you can't get your bitch back. This blue Maserati got me asking what a credit's at. Empty true like I'm burdened with flip back. Slice a nigga up, yeah. So can you fix that? I used to believe in King, that nigga. I used to believe Nino was really out here killing it. Now I know I train, pull that trigger. I wake up every day with old dog inside my fucking mirror. That's me, nigga. I be on Nike ID, bought as fuck, putting red strings and all the KDs, nigga.
Hold on. Watch this.
We can do whatever you want to do, bro.
What you got for this? Game is here. This is some MC shit, man. Real rappers, check this shit out.
Look. Niggas be... Come on, I don't even know what we gonna drop that. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Hey,
LA Leakers, lift off.
Nigga.
Here we go.
You know it.
Shout out Lil Nas X.
Hey, oh shit. Look. I'ma take my Porsche down the Comptown Road and I'ma shoot till I can't no more. I'ma take my Porsche down the Comptown Road and I'ma blast till I can't no more. I got some armor blocks on Rosecrans outside the Bentley. Tell the niggas got the Draco on it, God sent me. I ain't come to die, nigga. I'm still alive, nigga.
There you go.
I'll kill a bitch and get at the starting 5, nigga. D-R-A-C-O-M-P-T-O-N, nigga. I ain't never had friends.
Okay.
Went to elementary. I was in the sandbox shooting marbles, fucking up my homies like a sandlot. Dog in the backyard, 2 pit bulls, 1 name Machiavelli, other name Clips 4. Niggas can't fuck with me, nigga. They don't see the shots till I die. 88 years old, see the block. I'ma take my Porsche down the Comptown Road and I'ma ride till I can't no more. I'ma take my Porsche down the Uptown Road and I'ma ride till I can't no more. Have some T-flops on the right side, essays with the killing, nigga. But I'm fucking black, I'ma come. Can't talk about it, cause my niggas still in jail for it. Trying to get pills for it. Nigga got a bill for it. Trey signed a nigga, I was fresh out of Compton. He ain't been back in 10 years till I brought him. Had him on the block, see the block in the black hat. Compton. Can't talk about it, nigga. If I stop, then you know it's real shit, nigga.
Come on, man.
Bitch named Jada, I ain't Will Smith. I'm more like I fuck with Jada before him, nigga. I ain't bragging, I ain't blue, I ain't play black, nigga. I'm that nigga. I've been can't talk about it. I'm that nigga. I said
Yeah.
every shootout I ever been in, I didn't walk about it. Or why would I be here? Let's get one thing clear. Down Uptown Road and
Man, come on, man.
Game time, baby. Hurricane game.
off the 19th.
Wow.
Tell them.
What?
You won't tell them.
Born to Rap on the way.
Right.
LA Leakers Liftoff Show, Power 106.
That's right.
We never walk the hip hop, man.
Yeah, hey man.
You do Born to Rap.
You're pretty good at this.
I'm alright.
You might have a future in this, man.
Say what now?
Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, LA Leakers, just incredible sour milk. So about a year ago, the LA Leakers tweeted, "Who should be our next freestyle?" Right. We got a reply that said me. He's sitting here now.
Yeah, that's me right here, Tommy. I'm here. I've been ready to be with y'all.
The game has changed right after this.
Find this nigga wide open, man.
81, yeah. Like Kobe against the Raptors, 81. Colin, welcome to the LA Leakers freestyle, my brother.
Yeah.
Honored to have you here.
Thank you, man. I'm grateful to be here. Yo. You said freestyle, my brother. I freestyle to the beat. I used to love her. Y'all see me right there on the cover. It was me on one day, me and my mother. We were standing right there. I had to stare. Yo, we right here on the air. Power 106, yo, they put me in the mix with something that could fix this. Just in my mess, sour milk. This the type of thing I built. When it comes to this, I won't leave the place till it's killed, until it's dead. That's what I said when I come off the head. It don't stop even when the light is red. Yes, y'all. I took it back to 94 when I came through the door extra raw. George know how we just flows, and this is like cordial. I pour dough, style, let it go through the portal of my head. It stay calm, immortal, down with the flow. I'm from Chicago. The first thing he loved was company flow, and I just had to grow and just rock this show. You gon' see me at smoking grooves, making movies, and all types of things. So I had to show and prove like a god. Always came hard and did this type of thing, even on schedule. Rocking with my man named Just Incredible. This is how it be, yo. I take it to the level though. I don't even rock with them damn crazy devils though. So get your Trump out of here. I can just pump out of here. Then my man, yo, he had a beer on the front cover. That was me. I said me when I tweeted John said that IMC. I had to come free and then take it over. This is what happened cause yo, I'm a soldier. This is what I say cause I gotta be realer. Gotta say rest in peace to my man Dilla. And the beat keeps going. We point to the sky cause we know JD is with the most high. And that's how it be. I let it get sorta lit when it comes to this. I guess I fit a different type of style cause I'm always getting bugged. The name of this one is called Her Love. 25 years later I'm an innovator. Talk about hip hop just made a brother greater and made us all better. Yo, it's like a letter. The way we put this whole thing, yo, together. I lift off, shoot the gift off when I just step off this style. I ain't doing no coke. This the right that I spoke in the rhyme. And I listened to Rakim when he said he wasn't a joke. And that's when I knew I just had to come through with a different type of view. I said, check a 1, 2, and that was my mic check just to get respect. They said, content, don't get on the deck. I had the cards, praise to the gods, what can I do? hard. And what I'm telling you, yo, from the 12, y'all play the type of things that MCs well, yo. This is the story when I get it done. I'm sort of scoring like Kobe 81. What can you do when I go against rappers? I be treating them, yo, like the Toronto Raptors. Man, yo, I'm a warrior. That's just what happened when I just get me exploring up different type of styles. I'm from Stony Isle. My mom's name Ann Brown. I'm an only child. I do this again and again. The seeds of the oath from the city of Wynn. I just set a trend and turn it all over. Told you y'all, yo, I'm down for the culture. This is how it be, yo, I'll be a rhyme scholar. Looking at my album, it says, can I borrow a dollar? And what can I do? You can see a feature. He handed me the album, Dreamer, Believer, or better yet, yo, the first album. And this is what I do it again, Black America again. Yo, I came to work this, looking at the album that they call Electric Circus. Yo, I had to hurt this. When it came down, I had to stop it. No, I can't stop it. This is like water for chocolate. We on the team, and this is the love supreme. We did something that the group August Green, me and Robert Glasser and Kareem.
Oh my God, you can't block this nigga, man.
I made it all down to this direction. When they said come with resurrection, that's why I did it. It was me and no ID. Yo, he's the DJ, I'm the MC. Yo, this is what I do. You can just follow, make a wanna holler. Still looking to can up for $1. So many years ago, I was spiritual. Oh, here we go. Here goes another one. Yo, look at the cover, son. You don't see my hand, but I just had to say what I said when I rock the soul. Universal mind control. Yo, I'm on the road putting these things together. Me and Kanye, we had to find forever.
This nigga got 4 sacks in a row, man.
Doing it. I stayed committed, and I kept pursuing this type of thing. Yo, I can't reel up. Yo, I said this is hip hop. Rest in peace to Dilla. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, they say the art of freestyle is dead.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Yo, common sense, man. He scored 81 tonight? 81. Rare. We might have to retire the mics, man. Kobe performance. Kobe performance. Greatness. Thank you for giving us a front row seat, man.
Thank y'all, brothers, for having me on, man. LA Lakers, man. I do features. My mom's a teacher. I'm a student of the game. Y'all know the name. We got the whole frame. This is what I'm telling you. I can't be changed. This is what I do when I just remain. Yo, I guess we all love the hip-hop game.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, man, baby.
Yeah.
You know what it is. LA Lakers Style 106 lift off show. Hip hop, MCing, yeah, DJ and all that. Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
Love.
Oh, I missed him.
Has enough confidence. I think that goes back to
university in 2.5 years. I'm actually an Army veteran, 8 years of Army medic. Before UCPI, I was trying to run my business.
They can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11.
Yeah, LA Lakers, Sour Milk, just incredible, right? Yo, if we were on the court, this that Steph Curry, that Kobe, like watching MJ, LeBron.
Not just anybody can get one of these from that boy. Some call him City 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Some call him the hair weave killer.
Oh yeah, bro. New album on the way, 616, pretty good, like trap music. Appreciate the opportunity, I appreciate the love.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. A couple of first downs.
Yeah. Turn up a little bit. Turn the music up a little bit.
Man, come on, man.
Pretty girl, like trap music and me. Pretty girl, like trap music and me.
Mac 11 and the cracker selling in my DNA. Freedom Lake, Aston Martin, there's no need to kid and play. 50 days, but I pull up on your West with dealer place. Paper place, what's my dealer place? You probably can't relate. This the Drake, mix your 3K, wearing Kanye, underway. On the balls, shit no need to perpetrate. Purple drink in that dirty cup. Down south MCA, down south MCA. LA call me down south MCA. $500,000 for the restaurant, I have to renovate. Man, I got so many demons, please don't make me demonstrate. I know trappers, rappers, actors, got the fans for the mansion, man, the rappers, ass rappers, I'm faster and I'm handsome, man, I'm straight up off the porch. And I landed in a Porsche, and I ended on the source. Man, I'm on the right course. Turn your body to a ghost, turn this beat into a course, turn this beat into a pop and shake it, bake like Ricky Bobby. Woo! Brim some beat in the living room like a lobby. I can tell Neil feel the pool in the lobby. Got the girl laying by the jewels in my lobby. Roses are bloody like the booze in my lobby. Yeah, pretty girl like the trap music that me. Like to drop this shit around June 16th. Pretty girl like the trap music that's me. Like to drop it on your way June 16th. First I met the girl, then I met a sister. Bought 20 packs, then I jumped around the kill. Then you know I never been legendary fisher. Had a lot of pride, but I'm trying to get richer. Pretty girl like the trap music that's me. Like to drop it on your way June 16th. Pretty girl like the trap music that's me. About to jump it on your West June 16th. Man, I got a dog, I paid 10 G's for it. Fucked up a hand, bought a quick weed for it. Somebody please come and get these boys. LA bitches come and get these boys. Smoking on the loud, man, I'm known to bring the noise. This is Santa Claus when I'm coming with the toys. Got a duffel bag, man, I got a duffel bag. Got them suckers mad, man, I got them
It seemed pretty dire.
New album on the way, pretty girls like she. Pretty, I done came up with more. That's me. Yeah. Shout out to Kendrick. I'm doing it in the game.
It's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
That's that buzzer beater right there. That's that buzzer beater right there.
Power 106.
Yeah.
Number one for hip hop.
Yeah.
Pretty girls like trap music.
Yeah.
June 16th.
Let's join up to that motherfucker.
11 more on that one and another first down.
Like it's your J.O.B. Cheesy Bite Pizza from Pizza Hut is back, people. Time to go to work on them before they're gone. No one outbeats the Hut.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
Like up the schooler in my yellow players with the room. I fuck the red one, the yellow one, front of the blue. I have the county blues, now every day I'm counting blues. No limit, nothing dues. Grew up, I'm so proud.
Read it well, and it's
County juice, that's so talk out of Mountain View. My house is business ticket for the fountain. First time I caught the goose, said grew up. I'm so proud of you. Who wants to truck driver and they quote me more than doctors? I'm with Richard Pan when I got out 3 years ago. I freestyle on it, I don't even think no more. Put the lane down, I don't want it, I don't drink no more. You ain't my round and we can't work no more. When I don't get no more. Bitch, I parole and I can't go back to the camp. I had the county blues, now every day I'm counting blues. No limit, nothing dues. Grew up, I'm so proud of you. New clothing, I call it the land. My pinky rings off the top hat.
The defensive percentage.
Drop the top, I call a jack. Don't work y'all off is like they.
The fuck out of here, man.
I'm with bitches down, I got out 3 years ago. I pushed out, don't even write, don't even take no more. Put the ring down, I don't want it, I don't drink no more. You ain't my friend, you ain't my ramen, we can't link no more. Ran out of places to tattoo, can't get no ink no more. Rich off parolling, I can't go back to the club no more. I had the county blues, now every day I'm counting blues. No lean in Mountain Dews, grew up, I'm so proud of you.
Came out with power set that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that. He'll get into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. That was an okay hook up there.
It's the Hyundai 4th of July sales event. Now buy a Hyundai Santa Fe with 0% APR for up to 60 months. With 11 top safety picks to choose from. This holiday, put big savings first. Search for your new SUV at buyhyundai.com.
And this is going to be incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Ew, they were fun. Oh, fun.
Man, come on, man.
I like whatever I'll play stuff. Okay. Give me a lot of stuff. Yeah, give me 2 for order.
Disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end pass rush. They've been able to get
This is Mafia, man.
coverage as well.
I love how you put it together.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll start out with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Run up on this spot and get burnt, little nigga. Spent $500,000 just on furniture, nigga. Paper rock business, it don't you, little nigga. Be careful who you call your friend and turn on you, nigga. I'm telling you out right now, I don't belong behind the wheel. One thing about it, I'ma get money long as I live. I can't that red light, I keep going out on you. I can't do that deal if it ain't more than 10 mil. Oh shit, got them M's and now he lit. $100,000 investment, I invest on my wrist. All she do is run her mouth, tell that bitch to suck a dick. I was born a superstar.
Man, get out of here, man.
I just smash, I don't kid. Hit the gas, I'm in the whip. Hate to brag, but I'm the shit. Got some hair when I was sick. I do 30 and magic. That make me a trick. House on the lake, but I don't even know how to fit. Damn. Motherfuck the law, fuck the law, fuck the law. Climb down every prison in the race car. I've been drinking raw, drinking raw, drinking raw. One girl with me and she looked just like a Barbie doll. I just walked in front and spent the 40 by mistake. I just walked in front and spent the 40 by mistake. I just walked in front and spent the 40 by mistake. If I take you with bitch, that's $1 million day.
I just stepped in front and bought your shorty by mistake. You know with the mayor, that's $1,000 play. $1 million deal. Being the idea. My driveway so long, I gotta drive to check the mail. These niggas don't want no smoke. Clown ass nigga, you a boat. So count this money by the boat low. Last thing I need is a broke. Look inside the foreign.
How you catch that, man?
When I pulled up in that phantom, she looked like she.
Goddamn game, you cheat, man. Come on.
So I had to pop the cherry, like gangsta make it kill up the year. So it's ready, I But it's got both you niggas be soft like pie. These you niggas that's wet like this, cause we ain't gonna stop you niggas that die.
Fuck the law, fuck the law, fuck the law. Climb down every president is a race car. I've been drinking raw, drinking raw, drinking raw. White girl with me and she look just like a Barbie doll. I just walked in bar and spent the 40 by mistake. I just walked in bar and spent the 40 by mistake. I just walked in bar and
get him, goddammit. Get him. There you go, baby. Come on, motherfucker.
Because you'd have a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
The Jaguars send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got a 1st and 10. And work his way forward up to the 22. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch.
They gave him his response, and they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So plenty of action on the field, but no.
I don't understand how this nigga is making money.
At least as of yet, nothing is our score.
Me and Kurt are the same. Whose pleasure is pain. My despite me in vain. All I do is complain. She needs something to change. Need to take out the ass. So fuck it all tonight. And don't tell me to shut up. When you know you talk too much. You don't got shit to say.
Get out my face, man.
I want you out of my bed tonight. There's no way I can say you, 'cause I need to be said.
Lay down. I'm not taking you out every fucking 2 hours, man.
He says it's really good.
The friendship available for many times.
Just inside the 30.
I'm in the murder rate. That rose up. Every time you got a bird in the crack rose up. Whole dog until she palms and me mistaken identity. Watch for the scammers because they taking identities. They million stories on a daily basis. Niggas chasing dreams and catching scary killers. Oh yeah, and I'm not pitching to the fiends until they clear the bases. I know niggas that was wise like they wearing bracelets. Drug dealers and killers, I was on corners with control. Even played in the garden like I was on a day switch. When I came through Harlem, all type of porn show.
Back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion.
Say what now?
Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That nigga is like a fucking. That nigga got 4.5 sacks on me, man.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses.
Jay Allen.
Absolutely going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Looking to throw. Green
I don't understand how they keep fucking locking up my people, man. They blocking my people for running their routes.
Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here.
No, they ain't pushing them. They like running in front of their routes and stopping them from running.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really moving the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board.
That's real key.
Just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, I'm just one big carry away.
I'm going to blitz your ass every play.
That's a good start for him. We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Back to throw now.
Why are you off this nigga, man?
And he'll be brought down at the 45.
What you off him for?
So they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Did he make it?
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I guess so.
He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to
I don't know how the fuck he made it, but yeah, that's what he made it.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And his throw is
Where are you at, man?
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. 11 yards there for Jacksonville.
I'm gonna lose this game fucking around with this. I hate playing this nigga's team when he ain't playing, man.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs,
Yeah, the damn Jaguars is fucking stupid.
Run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there.
And they ain't doing nothing spectacular, man. It's just his fucking defense is stupid.
Here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch.
That's what I'm doing now. I ain't worried about that on defense. I'm good on that. I'm talking about offense. His defense.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They're going to look to throw.
Man, come on, right beside. Man, come on, man. Now that's crazy. I couldn't tackle him because he was in the animation. Nigga was in a play action emanation. I'm running right beside him. I can't tackle.
5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Take it down. Back in the 25.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his man on the outside. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. Have that ball delivered with good timing, and they get it done.
Oh, my God.
Inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
He'll look to throw.
This nigga is catching impossible shit.
5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
The computer is on some. I say he ain't catching impossible shit.
Safety valve. This built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Full start offense.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still 3rd down.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. And here's motion again, and that's going to be 2 in a row.
False start offense.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
Stop jumping, bitches.
Movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
False start offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Let's go. Back to throw here. But he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This a 43-yard attempt. And the kick by Elliott is good. And the Jaguars grab a
shit pissing me off, man.
Well, some good news, partner. We will not have a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter 3.
Yeah, just a field goal, but with the way those defenses ruled in the first half, that could be a big 3-point play right there, couldn't it?
And he'll
hold on to the ball, man.
25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Are you serious?
There, and it forces it incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit. Detroit.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
God,
Who are you throwing to? Come on, man.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. He'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you don't have a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage and throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Ends up a nice second down for them.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Detroit! No, Jack Patriot!
On 3rd down, it's Elliott, and he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Nothing crazy.
And they'll go on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7.
Detroit! All right, here we go. 3-19! 3-19!
Who is that? Man, fuck this, man. You can't, man.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this one is right through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice, intense, on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit. that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game.
Who is this? Alright, this nigga is not that fast, man. This nigga is not running over. Man, get out of here, man.
They just got their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went. Real partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
Out to the left there and complete to Howard. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was impressive to me, because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And Elliott puts this one through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. We still wait on the first touchdown of the game, but a second field goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of winning ugly. To me, this is gorgeous.
I'm going to lose by 3 points.
I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Are you serious? This linebacker is not running like this, man.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion.
This shit is trash, man. No way in hell he running with him.
Possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure.
This nigga is screaming off the edge every time, man.
What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. So they
what are you?
Shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they
Man, fuck this game, man.
That's going to lead to a do or die 4th down.
Are you serious?
Confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is
What are you gonna do with it, man?
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
And he'll at least get them inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They're not going through it, or they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an
Good.
MVP.
I'm tired of goddamn playing this dumbass game. Rio, bring your bitch ass back.
Well done.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like
race, religion, and any other labels.
School football, low scoring, close game.
Shit dumb.
What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
loved the defense.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the